The anniversary is coming up in a couple of days. How do you guys feel?
It's a really good question. You know, we might have two different perspectives, but for me, when people say anniversary, I attribute that to, you know, good things. And to me, this is not really an anniversary. It's more of the one-year reminder of how our life changed forever.
York Regional Police responded to an active shooter incident at a condominium building located at 9235 Jane Street. As I mentioned at the scene, officers arrived to find a horrific scene, with 5 deceased victims having been shot and killed in 3 separate units.
You know, I know we all use that word loosely, but you know, it's not a time like that we're accustomed to where we celebrate. It's really a time of reflection for us. And so, you know, things are never going to change. This is a burden and a mindset and a feeling that we have to live with, you know, for the rest of our lives.
God, that we don't have to go through this and see his face and, you know, see him get off or, you know, and
That whole process is just a second nightmare.
Yes.
As somebody who covers all of that.
right.
You're so lucky that you don't have to go
right,
through that.
Right, this is what I feel. I'm just fine that I'm here. I feel for those 5 people that are gone that you'll never see again and will never have a life. Whereas I have a life, we have a life, and we have a second chance in life. And to me, that keeps me going.
But, you know, I have the visions of trying to understand what the murder scenes look like. You know, my mind is trying to make me see dead bodies on the floor in a pool of blood. And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see anything out of my own home. But those things just keep haunting me, right? Why my mind is trying to get me to process that. I now realize it's part of the PTSD, which I didn't know I had. The survivor guilt. Why didn't he shoot me? Every time you see a person that resembles what I saw that night, it gives you that anxiety and that what if, or, you know, you see somebody walking, an older man walking with a hoodie with his hands in his pocket, you're thinking, oh, is this happening again? Right from the get-go, once my wife found out the gunman was eliminated by the police, you know, her first reaction was, and she was steadfast and in her position was, well, we're going home. We're not going to let the gunman continue to control our lives. What I want people to know is never take anything for granted and discount acts of aggression, threats, intimidation. If you feel like you're being victimized, then you need to report and act on it.
I think I can count on my one hand. One night I closed my eyes and I felt like in the darkness I could see his face. That soon passed. I think about being on the floor, blood pouring out, looking at my neighbor's white new runners, and they were full of blood, and the things I think about are really, to me, meaningless. And I guess I'm just happy to be alive.